I'd like to introduce Bin of Our Special Friends, and it's quite a unique charity. So would you be able to give us a background of the charity and how you came to be involved in it?
Thank you very much for this. I prefer to say innovative because a lot of people are doing the interventions that we do, but it's the way that we do it. We're all about the power of animal companionship, and for me it's about the fact that over 50% of UK households have pets, and so that wonderful companionship is out there. But when times of difficulty, people need help. For me, it's been quite a personal journey. I'm trained as a vet, and in my second year of vet school, having had dogs all my life, I got a puppy who was with me till the birth of my first daughter. And I think we can very easily overlook just how important these friendships can be. And what we are doing in West Suffolk is a model of pet inclusivity, where we can help anyone of any age who has a love of animals, any vulnerability, and theoretically any species, but predominantly it's dogs and cats. And what I have created is this new role, which is someone with veterinary training, but arguably in the future it could be anyone who's got animal welfare forefront in their minds, who can span human and animal health and social care. So we work in West Suffolk, and any agencies refer to us, families and friends, people themselves, contact us with any pet-related issues. And what we do is that we have a range of support that we provide directly with volunteers and also our own knowledge. And just to confuse things, we've also got a visiting dog program to people in their own homes. So I love Pets as Therapy. I think they're a great organisation. I would love them even more if they also visited people who are lonely and isolated in their own homes. So it's spreading that joy, but it's also enabling people with pets in the community to live well and also thrive. And unfortunately, what's happening at the moment is that an awful lot of people are being forced to relinquish their own animals. And what we're all trying to do is to keep people and pets together.
What are the most challenging subjects or topics that you've got to deal with when you're dealing with these people? Is it loneliness? Is it financial?
It's every single possible trauma. As a vet, you're very trusted, and people will tell you things that they wouldn't tell others. And as an organisation, as a community, we have volunteers that are eyes and ears, and we are being told all the time about huge challenges that people are facing. This is invisible vulnerability, hidden away. And we're really accessing people who are hidden, and animals in their care. And as a veterinary professional, I do find it very difficult that we love animals, supposedly, but what we're not really appreciating is when people are vulnerable for all sorts of reasons, and they're trying to care for an animal, their capacity to care for themselves, let alone anyone else, can be really compromised. So what for me is really important is that we try and have pet inclusive housing. And I know the Renters Reform Bill has come through, but that's for private landlords. A lot of social housing, some of them are good about having pets, but masses and masses of them aren't. And people with their own homes overlook the fact that actually there are people, many people, who are being forced to relinquish their pets because they cannot find accommodation that will take them.
How can the general public help Our Special Friends?
Being very blunt, at this point in time, we're a hidden organisation. We need funding. But we need funding because all of the clients that come to us have their own animals, and our volunteers who visit in the community have their own animals. We have about 140 volunteers in our geographical location, but we need a core hub because we're seeing trauma-informed issues, and we need to be able to support our volunteers and our clients. And I'm commonly having really, really profound conversations. I love what Street Vet does. I love what Battersea and everybody else is doing. Particularly Wood Green are getting research about the hidden need. But what's happening in every single community are people and animals who are suffering. And with this type of approach, we can reach those people.
Would you like to see this rolled out throughout other counties? Is that your ambition?
My ambition, I started the charity over a decade ago, and my ambition is for human-centric organisations to have animal-centric people somewhere in that, and vice versa, animal-centric organisations to have a human person, and that is happening.
So social workers are getting involved now as well, aren't they?
And there's a brand new role which is being piloted by the Bristol Veterinary School, where they've got a human support worker. We need to join up these two silos. We've got the animal health and welfare field here, we've got the human health and welfare field here, and it's the trusted relationships. It became so obvious to me that the profound conversations you can have are out in the community. And I'm really pleased to hear that there is some priority now on social care and mental health. And the biggest thing, I think, is that people talk about mental capacity and how someone has mental capacity. I want us to start talking about capacity to care. Mm-hmm. And animals, in my view, are incarcerated by their owner's vulnerability. But if you've got someone living with dementia, if that person has enough care, the door can be opened to allow the dog to go outside to defecate. And over the last 12 years, we have got a huge amount of knowledge and experience. Mm. My aim is to get that out there and to influence and encourage more people to do what we do. People are doing interventions, they are dog walking, but they're not necessarily wondering what's happening on the human side and supporting the human side of that.
How can people learn about our special friends? From the websites
that we've got, social media, and also we want as much capacity in the system, so we need fostering to reunite. So if anyone is fostering any animals anywhere in the UK, could they just consider maybe having a little bit of space to foster animals that can then go back after the issue, after the crisis? I know our branding and our messaging is not laser focused, but what we're trying to do is fill a massive welfare gap, which is just getting bigger and bigger.
Okay. Thank you so much for being here today and spreading your message, and we hope we can reach more people on your behalf.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.